everyone. It's Karen on the Lake Stamper, and I'm here in Grand Blanc, and it's that time of year again. It's Jingle Jangles. We have a whole new series, okay? So I can't wait for you to watch all of the series. I hope you take the time to make these crafts. I think they're a lot of fun. Jingle Jangles 1 already premiered, and everybody's loving it. So we've got a lot of great ideas for the craft fair person, and for somebody that just wants to do some stocking stuffers, or your favorite, just for yourself, or for family and friends. There are so many great ideas that we can do to make the season kind of fun, okay, and bright. And that's what I try to do with Jingle Jangles. So we had quite a success last year. So we want to kind of do it this year, and we'll have 10 Jingle Jangles. 8 or 10, it just depends on. So I hope you watch them. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And I hope you hit the subscribe button if you get a chance. Hit it twice, you'll get notifications all the time. So let's start. Okay, let me put this down and we'll start playing around with some new Jingle Jangles. All right. Okay, so today, Jingle Jangles 2, we're going to do these cute little Twixt candy bars. And I know they look like cigars and we don't smoke, but aren't they darling? I think they're so cute. And this is a cute little package that you could put anything else in it as well. And this would sell so well at a craft show. Okay, very simple, very elegant. Love the way it looks, and it's just amazing. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with an 8.5 by 8.5 and DSP, whatever style you like, and we're going to put it this way on the scoreboard or on the trimmer. Okay, now when we're doing this, we're just going from where the line is, okay, that red line there, and then we're going to measure it to the red line here. Okay, this is going to give you 2 of these little packages. Okay, so we're going to go, okay, that looks good. And bam. Okay, so now you've got 2. You can also use cardstock and then, put some DSP on the cardstock. But this is really a nice way to make it look, I think. I think it's just so pretty. And I want to show you the designs that I've got. I've got this design here. I've got this design. This is so pretty, isn't it? Well, we'll use this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to score. Okay, there's just 2 scorings. We're going to do at 4. All right, we're going to score right there at 4, very lightly because it's DSP. Okay, not real hard because it'll cut right through. So really nice. 4, and then we're going to do 8 right there. Okay, make sure you don't cut it. Okay, now another thing that you're going to want to cut is some of these. Okay, any kind of DSP you want. This is for your Twix or your Kit Kats. This is 3 1/4 by, I think it's about 2 3/4. Okay, so just have about 3 of those ready. And it's really nice if you want a different kind of candy, right? So we're just going to fold where we have the score lines. Nice. And we're almost done. I know, I kill me. So I usually like to put a little bit of tear tape right there. And let me get some of that going for us. And just a little bit of tear tape, just because it'll secure it just a little bit better. Right here on the very bottom left, okay? And sometimes I do a little burnish. And then I just slip that right off. And then we're ready to just line it up. Okay. This is a little bit different than the ones I've done in the past, and I just like the way it looks. It's a really simple, nice look. Very, very elegant, especially if you're doing a whole bunch of these and you want to give these out. And they look great with the cellophane. Okay, I have to say that. You got to get the cellophane. Okay, so now it's all ready. Okay, now let's get our Twix, okay? First things you want to do is you get one of these guys here, and I'm just going to show you. It's a little bit different to wrap because it's got a nice flat surface here. So just take it and just roll it, all right? Very cute. Okay. And we are ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right. I've already gotten the other ones done as well. All right. Now we have 3 of these cute little candies. I know they look so cute, don't they? And I'm just going to see where they land in here. Okay. The colors with the black, white, and gold are so elegant. So you could put any other candies you want in here. There's so many different tall candies that you could put in here that are amazing. And that would look just as lovely. So just think about that if you are into, you know, something different like that. Now, we want to do a little bit of a decoration here. I have some really beautiful black that's nice and shiny. And I embossed my ornamental Christmas, okay, with the Holly Jolly or Jolly Holly. And I think it looks just darling. So what I want to do is I want to put it right about there, right? I don't want to glue it too much because it'll glue on top of my candy. I also have one of the little stars, which is, oh, this is great because it's got a star. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, it's got the stars for the, oh, that's perfect. Sometimes, you know, it just falls into place. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this little guy right up. You only need like one. And we're just going to put him right there, okay? And, oh my gosh, that's so pretty, isn't it? And we're just going to jingle jangle him right on here. Jingle Jangle'S 2. This is what Jingle Jangle'S 2 looks like. It's amazing how cute this is. Oh my gosh. That is darling. Now, before we put this down, we could definitely put this little bit of ribbon on here. Now, we're going to have another ribbon anyway, so you don't have to get really fancy. Now, if you don't have any ribbon, then don't use any, obviously, because you don't have any, right? So, this is pretty. It's gold. What the heck? And I'm just going to put a little knot right here. It's just for decoration. It's not to secure anything. You know, it's just for decoration. That's darling. Now, let's put this right on top of this, okay? And then, now, if you want, you can put a little bit of glue, just a tad, right there, and then it'll secure them. But they feel pretty secure right now. All right, so this looks pretty secure. All right. So what we want to do now is I want to maybe add a little bit of, just a little embellishment right in the middle here, okay? And, oh, that's darling. That is, and then they have a little bit of gold on these, okay? And it looks kind of cute with the little Twix on it. It's darling. You can't, and it looks like you just planned it with the gold. So it looks really elegant. I just love the way this paper looks. And then all you're doing is putting this in a 7x9 cellophane. Okay, I already have one ready here, and I've got the bow already ready. And then you're just going to pop that right up. Now, if you want, you can add the greetings for you mix and match. These are great to have. Okay, you can add the joy, or if you don't have any of the ornamental, you could add these instead. Okay, this would be just as lovely. Just an idea. But you don't have to really add anything because I'll show you something else I've got. So I'm using the green ribbon, which is so pretty. This is really elegant ribbon. Make sure you're using a fabric scissor to cut the edges. Otherwise, it will fray. I sew, so this is my sewing. I don't use this for paper at all. And this is the shaded spruce, and it's so pretty. It's nice to do a different color other than gold, because it's got the gold highlights. What the heck, right? Oh my gosh. Now, when you have these all packaged, you can do what I've done. I've used my scan and cut. I didn't do any stamping. And a lot of ladies are using my tags to use at a craft show. They're already done and ready to rock and roll, and they're all packaged really nicely. You can purchase these on my site. And these are all done with my scan and cut. I've done everything with scan and cut only, no stamping. And what I would like to do is I would add my own tags with this as well. You could either tie this in or else punch a hole in there, which I could do as well. And then this would be so lovely, right? This would be lovely. If you've already got a ribbon here, you could punch your little hole and then add your tag, okay? But for the ladies that are purchasing, I already have stuff on here so they can either add this or use the ribbon for whatever they need. But isn't this darling? I mean, these came out so cute. So cute. I mean, I'm just loving these. I hope you can see this with all the gold reflection. But I mean, this is a darling little idea. And I hope you consider my little tags. They came out gorgeous. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And Jingle Jangles 2 is in the books. All right. Happy crafting.